Peace to all the guys and guys to the planet. Peace to all the kings and the queens. Peace to all the princes and the princesses. If it's your first time viewing me, I'm known for VO, spiritual coach, spiritual mentor, spiritual guru, brother, friend, leader, role model, public figure. All the above each and every other day, coming to the chosen collective, helping them realize their fullest potential. Hopefully helping them just raise their consciousness so that they can just, at the end of the day, become a better version of themselves than the day that they woke up to beforehand. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for always coming back to the page, showing the love, leaving the likes, the comments, keeping your subscription, staying in tune with, what I got going on. And we are all, especially if you found this page, we all are energetically connected. So a lot of the things that I may be experiencing, you either will experience it. You probably have experienced it in the past. You probably might experience it in the future or tomorrow. You never know. All the videos are timeless, so just look at it from that standpoint. Whenever you see it, that's when you're supposed to receive it, in a sense. It's hard to just look at a lot of the things around you, like even when you're about to receive abundance, it's going to be, you have to see the signs of abundance. The signs of abundance is what's going to help. It's kind of like something skipping off to that ultimate manifestation. Just look at it like a rock skipping across the water manifestation. You just receiving taps of, you the rock, you can throw it across the water. You receiving taps of nudges of high abundance energy until you finally you sink into it. And that's when you fully absorb it and become the person you're supposed to be. But along the way, you just receiving glimpses of that ultimate reality of just high frequency energy. Abundance look different to everybody. Abundance to me may be having the car, the house, the debt. Abundance to somebody else might be having a boat or yacht on the water and just living on the ocean. Abundance to somebody else might be just being isolated in the middle of nowhere, just having their way, being able to do as they will, create as they will. Like, abundance look different to each and every person. But of course, that was just a little side note, of course. Currently, the Most High wants you to definitely know that it's a lot of high versus lows. See, I was taking a lift to work the other day, and I seen it was a hawk and a crow fighting each other. Or playing, or, I don't know what they was doing necessarily, but it looked like, they was getting into an entanglement. So they was sitting around, fighting, doing their thing. And it just made me think, I know, crows and hawks were both, spiritual. But it's just that entanglement that was going on. Then eventually I just seen the crow by itself. So it's just like, just two forces fighting right now. So it's a lot of decisions having to be made and things of that sort. And of course, that higher vibrational energy went back to the highest. And, I ended up seeing the residents of the old frequency. But that's just you shedding that light, and then you going to a high frequency where people may be like, where did you go? They might just have a glimpse of your old self. And that's what they still hold. But it's the high vibrational stuff that you didn't have to fight with already, and that you living at the high vibrational state. But people are still seeing you, at this old version. And that's what you continuously having to prove or show, or not even proving it, but just by you doing your day-to-day tasks. It's just, letting them know that you're on a different frequency than what they may have seen at first. The fun has just begun. The abundance has just, like I said, when you see these glimpses, you're going to start receiving them more frequently, more abundantly, because you're getting closer and closer. Like, it'll be money. People just want to see you do great. Just high performance at work. It'll be a whole lot of things you'll be experiencing. People just giving you gifts, and it don't matter what form it come in, the gifts. It's just the gifts is coming. It could be the gift of just having people around you with high frequency energy. The gift of, like I said, just being able to do what you love, and it being easy and just flowing throughout your day without having to stress about anything at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. That's when you start to receive this freedom. Freedom is not just about not doing anything and just, being lazy and things of this sort. Freedom is just about doing things but still being happy while you're doing the things, because it's all about the happiness at the end of the day. The happiness is what's going to bring in the abundance of the other stuff. But if you're not happy with what you're doing, that's why if you at a job that you don't like, you shouldn't be there, because it ain't that I trick myself to like it. It's something that I necessarily want to like. I'm a cooking person. I've been cooking since I was young. I grew up around people who preparing catering orders for over at least definitely over 100 people, over 500 people a lot of the times. And it just I seen behind the veil even at a young age. Seeing behind the veil could just be being there for the before the party even there. You helping prepare the party all the time. So you stand behind the veil in a sense. If you look at it from a certain perspective, it's all about how you look at these things. This is what's gonna help you change your reality, seeing your past as things that helping you develop into the person who you are now. It's about realizing all those things that you went through helped form your character, helped build this solid foundation for you that you currently own. A lot of people don't have that solid foundation. That's why the fun has just begun for you, because you have this solid foundation. A lot of people don't have solid foundation right. There's a lot of stuff crumbling for people. While they crumbling, you have already been through that. Now you are at a full rise. While people still going through this trial and error, you done went through the trial and error. Your mind not wondering what if I did this, what if I did that? Like, you done did it, you know? So it just always having that. Your natural energy intimidates a lot of the people. Your natural energy intimidates people. And it's not something that you can control. It's spiritual energy. Just like how it can be somebody walk in the room and they just, ripped. Look like they've been lifting 1,000 pounds and ripped. They might be just the most innocent person, but just have been working on themselves and built up this character. But they might be innocent. You will have this same, people see with their physical eyes, but you will have that same type of strength, but in spiritual energy. And that's why when you come in the room, people be like, it's an intimidating energy, because they're not used to this type of worked on energy. You've been working on that energy. It's something that you've been working on. Just like how the bodybuilder work on his body and all that, you've been working on your spiritual energy so much that it's like a furious fire when you come into some places. People naturally get into their places, and it's just like something that's just natural. I don't have to walk into a room. It's like, if your energy not higher than mine, then it's gonna simmer down real fast, because that's just how I am, even just based off looks. Then when I put myself together, then how I carry myself, it's just all this stuff. It's gonna make it, you're not up there, it's gonna drop you down the level. Like the one that's in the room, it's time to let them know. Each time you step into the room, the one is here. I am here. And with that being said, peace to all the guys and guys that plan. Just know that the fun is just starting. Like, chosen ones, we go through the trials and errors all the time. Just like DDG be saying, you go up. It's about enjoying that ride, enjoying the high times, enjoying the low times, because them low times is what's gonna help you build up, so you won't go never that low again. See, it's not a new. I feel like you can't go to a new low. I'm not saying it's not no new low, but just know that new low gonna always bring you to that new high. And it's just about, when you bump your head enough, you're never gonna go back to that low again. It's just like having a stock. It's only gonna go so low. And once people have really belief in that stock or that product, it's only gonna go so low before it bounces back up. Like, it's only a certain depth that it can go to, because you have already been to that depth. You can't even sink to that level no more. But like I said, peace to all the guys and guys to the planet, peace to all the kings and the queens, peace to all the princesses. Till next time, I'm in the Pamion, I'm in the Pamion, I'm in the Pamion. I say peace to all the ancestors.